but ends. Save us for much things. Tend to bash your heads right against the wall till something works again. So let's see how this goes. Lever. Swerve, copy, right. Lever. It's a waiting game. There's this one. The voyage is long. Bosses. I'm gonna give you a family. This might be a very good place to do it. Doing a wee bit of a stream there, if you want to see how much I have no idea, no idea if you understand me, but I don't either way. I'm not a master of the game, but see how well this really plays out to be. So, as it goes. believe I did manage to defeat the Golden Screen Monkeys, and I got through the other half of that. Getting pretty far into it. Just played with a bit more pizzazz in there. Oh, there you go. Actually, when just running over to go get the Demon Bell, or unlike the Demon Bell location, was also do some other shite at the same time. Should be a decent bet nonetheless. I think defeat a headless, so I'd probably go right through. I think I might actually first take a spell first and just kinda confirm up the other half before I fully go through. And kind of play it from there. Just kind of gives you that sort of rage of wanting to fucking take the thing off of someone and use it as a goddamn capsule. But that might be me on personal feelings. So, gotta take it as a grain of salt if you so wish. But sorry, buddy. Hey, let's go, me dog. Alright, go, pup. Let's go. Let's try and kill him. So, the tiny date is pretty peculiar by nature, but decent in some ways. Definitely can. They're really pain in the ass, it doesn't. Do a lot of shit that ain't really good just in the long run. But we're all applaud by individuals. Right now we're trying to know. This works. Ooh, this works. Are you guarding me or what, bud? Hey, hi. Hi. The other guys, I'd be more pissed off. I don't want to get ass shaken. He finds out what I did to you. I imagine. Yeah, it ain't really. I had a feeling that really wouldn't be the case for a good spell. But aye. We'll be coming back here later on. I would honestly say the amount of bosses in Sekiro is profoundly unique by all means. I kinda wish there was the aspect to really fight the gate guy here. They may not be a major boss, but I think them to be one of the bosses. By the same token. So, that might be my own personal opinion, but illustrated traffic. be entertaining. They brilliant. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, taste for. I tend to. Well, I got this one. Nonetheless, kinda a wee bit on the pisstic side, but hey, let's do it. Just let them try to beat this man's ass faster than one thing at ass trick after you try. You know, to hammer him fucking through the mountain. Unlike the main thing, you're invited. So, playing more sounds good. Turns out good, turns out good. Well, any further, I'm not really too concerned about it. My main guy, fucking. Just can't stabbing your sword right through his head. He says you mainly employs the name that secondary given, besides that of Sekiro, by Lord Ishin. He's the sword saint and the grandfather, adopted grandfather of Genichiro. One of the bosses that pretty much works the skill check with y'all that you first get to meet. It's gonna take me a second to get there, so bear with me as we go. I just don't feel like to die. But nonetheless. Million bio y'all. There's the famous. There, nonetheless. Fucking evaded the nice that pretty solidly. Now I just got to do the whole thing over again. Which was a little disheartening, but I ain't nothing to be too worried about. Oh. Do I? Can already imagine. The terminal links and what I got to you now in my end. With your mics and your sound. I think this is dead. Probably not stream for about an hour or two and then go from there. It's really get addictive. Hey, nonetheless, should be a fun experience. Besides, still met by all means all the games that I've played so far. Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, and Dark Souls 2 and 1. But primarily my bread and butter so far has just been some of the work. As much as I probably could be ripped on harder than a brick wall for not really having a great link on most of the things I'm doing. But I did play through Dark Souls 3 completely, find it to be an honest experience that was profoundly fun. And actually, the first encounter with the entire Soul series was actually found it out of Walmart for like $10 and did kinda rocking it from there. So it's thought of something else about it. The cover art actually got me curious beyond belief. And now I'm already playing what I think the community considers not the hardest, but one of the more challenging games. Which I will actually admit, the second round itself is a little bit more challenging, but at the same time, it also is more, in a sense, it's actually kind of like a rhythm game where you have following the patterns of the attacks of the enemies, and then you base it on that. Using one of the shinobi arts. I think it was leap and strike, because it actually does send you forwards. One of the first challenges they experienced was trying to get through a portion of the... trying to run through a certain area. Or actually start when you're first fighting fucking Kinichiro. Washed out gap, which is just easy, you all run off the side and then you on from there. But I still admit I understand the amount of they weren't good at dodging the new game's black and actually play through it, oh, you love it. Mind you, a bit more of a fit for enjoying a lot of different cultural games. Or maybe not cultural games. Well, maybe the phrase would be filthy on that front, I find. Surprised if during the like it ends up kind of losing to the competition or something. Other news as well. You know, I think things going on in the world are kind of pretty bad as is. Besides, the entire thing with entire controversies around random as shit really don't make a lot of sense. So that's something in time.
I'm sure you are all aware already. This coming battle will determine the fate of all Ashin. We go now
Besides, also
to
a little
risk
salty
our
about
lives.
two other games that I kind of and from the way I heard, regarding was the publisher, it really came out to gain science. Publishing in the words maybe something. And science entire smear campaign on them, saying how the creators are sexist, misogynist, fucking assholes. I personally am indifferent to it at this point, but don't journalists nowadays seem to have so much fucking power over everything going on that they're just kind of stuck in the background to everything. It's not even just with gaming, that's in general. Like, it's just kind of come to a head eventually, and my opinions on the matter is not really the greatest to go about it. Genuinely, there's going to be a change, and it's going to come harder than a brick wall than anything else. Like, I mean that in a negative term, but it genuinely besides, already the culture on the world is kind of divided beyond belief. You got those who want to claim that they're fucking monkeys, other people claiming they're fat helicopters. Which, by all means, do what you want to do, be aware that it doesn't really... No one is required to hold part of your opinion. We are all our own going into one of the other games, Stellar Blade, I think it ended up being in, mind you, I'm not going off a lot of reviews, but going off of, actually getting from video by more people, I'll see, and things that the other games are kind of a topic. My knowledge might be a bit more skewed to how things really are. So far, yeah. But anyways, damn it. Mainly games, and that's it. Mainly the entire world. Damn. Main thing I was talking about, sorry, that took me a second to really remember. Mainly, as it stands with the entire world going to hell, like, things are then to eventually come to a head, and rather than to continue on as we are, because right now it just is that we pretty much have like goddamn ostriches. And in doing so, matters. Could be wrong on that front, but towards only doing things we have to versus stuff. Is its own thing. Well, not really the entirety of being skewed towards one side or the other. Just that in itself kind of just irks the shit out of me at my end. I really don't. I personally don't really find the need or care for authority. The only things I truly care for is family, friends that I've created a decent thing with, and so on. I don't really value the wider world, which does, I admit on my end, doesn't really create a great experience. But at the same token, I don't know how the opinions of others kind of go. So that's
face me.
I actually found it kind of played especially out there. I can really look at this, but overall, in their own words, they kind of just started around regarding the topic. They kind of have that brand overall. Just share to that front, gnarly. That's the top of the that's One Piece versus and some of their reviews that the comments that get being a direct is half true in one of where, for an example, like Ryuo, that Luffy ends up using against Kaido.
Shinobi of the Divine Air.
His direct flesh is too fucking started to
better.
really attack.
Would you not answer to a different lord?
Luffy was using Haki in order to direct the attack his internal organs. Which, so it's not a durability negator, it's
Heresy,
more
you say?
bypasses.
If it is for the sake of preserving Ashina.
To strike internal blows. Kind of similar. I'm trying to think of what would be more
I will
similar.
seize any manner of heretical
I would
strength.
say, like in Naruto with
I will endure any burden.
Neji Hyuga, I think his name was.
Behold the lightning
In his
of
case, it's not
Tomoe.
really doing much in the way of diverting any attacks, but more focus on the human body in order to disrupt the flow of chakra that one has. Genuinely respect You can actually just keep them in like constant death cycle because you have to do two death blows on them in order to defeat them.
You were
like
victorious.
You have your basic death blow, and then when you max out their posture right to the max, it tends to knock them right out.
I mean you no harm. Shinobi of the divine
So that might be a jump thing. Like, I'm sure if I find
Lord
that you can
Genichiro. Is this the rejuvenating waters?
Let the cutscene play as it goes. Hey, Rogan, read it?
Ashina, this land is everything to me.
Or,
for her sake.
Rapid. Fuck. My apologies,
shed humanity itself.
I'm not great with trying to read or enunciate a lot of shit.
Resurrection.
Fucking. I personally am kind of in that weird ass place where.
Indeed.
Gotta be a bit of some autism too. Nothing too bad. Just kind of. I do what to deal with.
So
instead of doing the kind of rough and out some shite without realising it, depolishes their bikes. And find out, I'm not directly Irish nor nothing. I'm just kind of a Canadian with a very particularly strong accent that varies depending on location. Sometimes I'm talking like I do now. Sometimes I got more of that like southern draw. Sometimes I'm kind of doing whatever.
I will that curve off my lord.
Just kind of enjoy days as they come. Let not be let not the flow of everything around you. You disrupt one's path to enlightenment, or what have you. Besides, ghost enjoy the days that come.
I have come.
Yes,
But
we
we
will.
Yes.
I'm how and the I will.
Father, I cannot break the Iron Code. I cannot protect you. That was
How many two, or perhaps
as it was.
I do to any wolf.
As you.
Thank you.
Which one aspect that is probably overlooked regarding Sekiro in its general basis, you start out technically as a honor-bound shinobi, having only the code of very few things, that you are second to your master, and that the Owl Father, or your adopted father who took you in, kinda is also the one who proceeds to partly beat you into submission, drilling certain behaviors to get you to do shit for him. So, from the age of a child, you end up as kind of just a child shinobi soldier. As you go through the missionary things as they come in. So that might be its own thing, but a little bit darker when you really consider it. Or in a way, I guess the core theme of Sekiro, I mean, I might be very wrong on it, but technically you start out slow, and you end up getting some more challenges that you need to face. Breaking codes and things that were forced into you from a young age in order to do things. As you find out going through it, that you kind of are just being used in every aspect. Besides, you start out, I keep repeating myself there, but so in doing so you kind of just get a bit of a mixed bag there, where you're sure no matter, oh fuck, just stabbed myself right in the toe.
Tell me your name!
Oh yeah.
You shinobi, oh.
well.
You're... which study. Go good.
What?
Right. Maybe. What?
Very well.
Excellent.
What is this?
Go, if you...
They're brilliant on that front. If it wasn't obvious, the guy there is fucking Lord Yishin. Which the irony of it is that he is the final boss. Spoiler if y'all didn't already know. And also funny enough, the tower there, you can kinda do some pretty some pretty wacky shit. That's, I personally have never been able to achieve it, but you should be able to actually climb up onto here. How is it? Yeah. Okay, fine. There you go. Yeah. So you get up to here, and then you can actually jump all the way over there. But my fucking heavy ass is not able to do something like that. Yep. Okay. I just gotta do the old-fashioned way. Get up here. And this is you don't really want to listen. Got it. Let's do this then. You don't want to listen, you get fucking... Oh, actually, I haven't really tried this one out too much. Pretty much just clutching upon the absurdity of it. It's not lost on others. Somehow overshadowed by a game character who's just based off of the way to describe it is that the main character that you play as, who is Eve, is her name, is too sexy and is unrealistic for a real woman. Mind you, the character is actually based in, it is a one-to-one physical, or a full biological scan, or a biological scan, but a physical scan of a real actress, or Japanese actress. Words fine, kinda coming out as a bit. Trying to be something that you ain't. Fucking, you try doing something you ain't, and it just kind of blow up in your face faster than anything else. So, hey, I'll their own on that front. Oh yeah, I guess we'll see if this works any better. Fucking, it's like the irony of how you said for gaming might be a bit more peculiar. Got a mic that doesn't have the proper attachment, so I can't really adjust it perfectly done. So I have it currently mounted up with a little screw that keeps it in place, with two mic dampeners, because the mic I actually have is a little too strong and will pick up anything, or can pick up even the faintest of noises for the most part. The irony is not lost on my end, but I do find it kind of entertaining in the long run there. Oh yeah, fuck. I actually forgot I need to quickly run back. Oh, I'm doing things a little too fast. Oh. But anyways, regarding Stellar Blade again, fucking, well, fair enough, you can imagine, just skip over anything I say, or take it as you will. So apparently the main reason behind that was the in direct line of things going on there, or why it probably wasn't really nominated in to be Game of the Year, which, respectfully, the Game of the Year or fucking nominees right now are profoundly ironic. One of them is literally a mobile game app. Like, I do hope the irony is not lost on people that fucking
Yes.
One.
they're putting mobile game apps now onto it. And as well,
This is
The wave is out. You just. I hope
this might be a bit controversial to say, but respectfully, well, two things. One, I actually did play through Elden Ring, and I'm still planning on getting through. I haven't had a chance to fully get through Shadow of the Erdtree yet, but I got a little bit into it, got sidetracked with some other stuff, but so far it's actually been pretty fucking fun. I defeated one of the first bosses in there, and holy crap did I enjoy it. Like, as probably maybe I already said the most, but fucking all respects, Souls games are one of my favorites, which also does dampen my sadness when it comes to the fact that Sony is supposed to be acquiring the rights to said fucking
About the
From
waves out. You
Software,
just. I hope.
which that was more recently, currently I think is in more of the hotly debated right now for being pretty fucking beyond, like, just asinine all the way through. So before about how things seemingly have just kinda, they end up petering out into just this shit stick of a comedy routine where everything just goes to hell faster and faster. Like, I do hope people realize that at some point the amount of shite that we do kinda put up with is just gonna fuck us in the long run, no matter what. Like, it is not up for debate, it is an honest thing. At this rate, shit is just kinda been, like, right now we're all just fucking monkeys almost, flinging our shit out the wall and pretending it doesn't stink. But that's not almost the way it goes right now. In the current market and era that we live in, like, things are slowly getting worse, and mainly companies are starting to just create a monopoly on everything from, like, TV shows, manga, fucking anime, which even, like, there's actually been some pretty good anime that has came out and is fucking bangers in the long run. Like, Solo Leveling is one that I honestly would recommend. It's a newer manga that actually came out, or one of the more larger mangas that kinda got an adaptation. The difference between a manga and an anime and kinda manga is not by much. It's just by Korean comics, or yeah, I moved just kinda Korean comics versus manga, which is just kinda Japanese comics as well, or like just, yeah, pretty much just those series, which by all means a lot are pretty unique in how they do a lot of stuff, but it also is pretty ironic to the other aspect. Or not really ironic fully, just very minor differences that kind of make up the reasoning to how things are how certain things are kind of done.
I see it.
So there's that front. Which, again, my apologies if I do end up talking in circles. I'm not one to try keeping full conversations at hand. I'm pretty meh, like I'm pretty Pretty vanilla in how I do shit. So that's it. Care for Barry. Care for my animals. Care for my family. Care for friends. I don't really. But beyond that spectrum, I read a lot that really ties me. That's. I see no taste in trying to be anything more than civil with strangers. Besides, they try shit with me, and then you try shit with them. Just kind of the natural order of stuff. Do unto others what you would do unto yourself. Which may be a bit more of kind of an asshole claim to make, but yeah. I'm not trying to be I'm trying to be nice. I don't really intend to be someone I ain't. I prefer to be true to myself and
if we are wolf,
else.
it's an yeah.
But
I will.
Hey, let's try this one more time, see if he ends up coming through, but so yeah, there's that front. One thing we'll admit as well, regarding Stellar Blade, I still admit that the universe that it actually takes place in and how it goes about some of the story is really entertaining. I'm a lore buff in all means of the imagination, so I'm starting to get into the habit of listening to some lore videos when it comes to kinda a fair bit.
About the ways of the... It's our school of fighting. You just win your battles. That alone is the most important rule of the... I hope it can be of assistance with your rat hunting. And most of all, your own battles, you... About the way, it's you just... I hope...
Hey, let's go try going off those little bastards again. Let's see if it didn't really count for something. Pretty sure that's the main target that it was just those tiny little bastards. I kinda got sidetracked. So it's I'm gonna end up telling you just like that. I don't really think too much about what I say. I just play it as we come. I don't really find the other game that actually kinda didn't... It is still in the gaming awards, but it didn't get nominated for Game of the Year. Space Marine 40K Space Marine 2. All means, got to play a little bit of it. Kinda got tied up with some other stuff. Friends.
About the way, it's our school. If you just... I hope it can be of it.
I don't think it counted. Damn. Dear Emma, the Ashna Castle can make. Oh. Oh wait, I think I know what I did wrong. I need to quickly listen into the conversation in order to get it to go correctly. So, Space Marine 2, regarding that, it got to play a fair bit of it. It actually really is a fun game as well. It does kind of I only got through, I think, the first, like, third chapter into it. I only got to play, like, 4 or something hours. So, not too deep, but I've also kind of got a lot of backlog about the entire series.
Illness is indeed grave. The land of Ashina will not last much longer. Even with Genichiro on our
Which
side.
itself is kind
What
of
about our other mission?
overall. The game's fun and hell. The combat is responsive.
And
You
that's
feel
where we're
like a
going
giant ass bastard.
Keep your wits about
Fucking
you.
hoarding,
The Black Hat
mowing
Badger
down
won't go
enemies
down
beyond
without a
belief.
fight.
And so on from there. Then, as far as I can tell, it is actually really. Just going from there. Definitely the bracelet gets from games. Awesome. Which, one thing too that is, and most ironic part is, apparently, I think if it's to be believed, it ended up being that not the owner, but I think the director for Space Marine 2 ended up being...
About the ways of the act. It's up.
okay, fuck it, I don't know about that guy then. But, the other aspect of it is just more... That ended up being more that... So apparently Moist Critical did a video on, I think... Or maybe not Moist Critical, I don't know who it was, but... It ended up being that... the director for Space Marine 2 left a comment on, I think it was Moist Critical's video, saying how games... Or no, it might have just been a tweet to, I think, Black Myth Wukong, actually, about how they missed the era of when games were able to just be played for fun, and they weren't about pushing a political agenda, or pushing that of a political agenda in the long run, which I'm by all means in the same category. Respectfully, you don't really play games to fucking get the entirety of trying to be told off about random ass shit that you're doing. Besides, like Dragon Vanguard, I don't know part of the series that came from there is a world where people coming back as corpse-ridden zombies, and just for a tonal shift, like in the beginning, one of the endings bury your child, and then taking the soul of that child, binding it to a demon, in order to then be able to kill said demon. Like, going from a literal game in which that is one of the ways that you are able to kill off the enemy for the game. And that's only one aspect of the many choices that can be done. That game is beyond belief, like very intertwined with a lot of different things. Like, it is honestly pretty mind-blowing. Watched a video through Nux, kind of doing a reaction video to it. Honestly, I kind of forgot the game existed for a little bit, but beyond that, it's pretty insightful and goddamn impressive. what's going wrong. I think even in the words, the quality of the game on Big Bang was actually worse than it did. And I think in the word of how that game didn't actually get nominated for the title is because it played so hard in what was out. I think that was gender pronouns, people correcting each other on that, being like taking up a fair bit of time to apologize to someone for misgendering them, which it genuinely does feel very jarring. I think you play it for the first time. So, to anyone who may have, my apologies if I may have kind of turned you off from Vanguard if you are listening to it, but as far as I can tell and what I've kind of seen, it's just there might be some benefits to it, but as far as I've seen so far, it really hasn't had that much of a, really doesn't have anything that really stands out from it, besides the fact that it wants to be so fucking entrenched in, like it just is the definition of what we call a game where it isn't even any more of a game, it's just about pushing a political agenda all the way forwards. Or putting the news media agenda, like putting the news fucking well, it's not really the greatest way of going about it if you try to make a game. Like, yeah, Game of the Year awards probably, I don't believe allowed it to be nominated, even though that they were probably frothing at the mouth, like just frothing at the mouth to be able to put it in. But even they would probably realize that they'd be fucked if they did so. Right now it's just this mask kind of charade of game publishing. Sekiro, for example, you're not fucking getting which probably it would be essentially like how for Sekiro is trying to come out under the oppressive shackles of his father and Kuro, trying to be emphasized as being the true yourself, but not yet, which does in a sense kind of get into it. I'm just doing taking to the conditioning of Sekiro, type of conditioning of scheme of things going on can be pretty skewed. There's actually one definitive good ending So in one ending you become the sculptor, and for the Shura ending you end up kind of filming. These are, like I said, this is all going to be beyond spoiler territory, so if you don't wish to know, I really would not what I say. Gets you to the point where you're rampage. Nothing similar to the itself. In the game Sekiro. Jaded. You're an immortal shinobi samurai. It comes back to life when a little kid proceeds to give you a bit of his blood to turn you into his divine sort in order to kind of help him in his journey after your actual father proceeds to backstab you. Butterfly. It's another one of the game bosses that kind of reinforces certain game mechanic aspects that you have to do in order to continue on. Oh. Okay, so that's done. Can't get any further till a little bit later when Kuro hands off me a charm there. Or hands me off a key. Oh. But anyways, so the Shura thing, mainly you can
to kill off. You kind of betray everyone you knew and loved, or people that have been helping you so far in your journey. Which, I will admit, it definitely works pretty well as an easy, fast speedrun to kind of complete Sekiro, but by the same token, it is also a bit more of, I don't know what it would be really considered, because I know the term speedrun does imply that you're completing the game, but it is then divided, I imagine, between like a few different endings. Or it is just the basic understand enough, which actually be curious to know how much of a difference there is in the wider aspect of or what is considered a full-on speedrun, where you got the Shura speedrun, and then probably you have the Sword Saint Ishin speedrun, in which you do them all, where you at least have to run through the whole game. So, that might be a jump thing, but let's proceed on. See what's played there, but sorry. Here's I'm getting off topic in some ways. But
Wolf, it belonged to a...
Is there something?
I'm told that there was another divine. His name, this incense burner, belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently. Wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead, I returned to the divine realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the fountainhead is the key to reaching the divine realm?
That is my belief. Wolf, let us discover the truth together. Now, as to how we I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain books that he collected in order to find. I will search for them.
In addition to finding a way to reach them, might we also look into how we...
A fine suggestion, if anyone knows the answer. Wolf, come with me.
but it's mainly regarding it. Ends up being in the sure ending, you just have
Lord
to betray
Ishin
everyone.
is not within this
They kinda
castle
help you
citadel.
on your journey.
I'm told
As
he
a
is
safeguard,
recuperating in
kinda
one
get
of
to
these
the point.
watchtowers. However,
And
the path to his
then
watchtower
becoming
is closed. His
absolutely
health
enraptured
is a
in
little...
your hatred
How
and
do I
kill
get in?
On the roof.
any and everyone.
There's a path patrolled by the
wreaking
Nightjar
havoc
Ninja.
across the
It's intended for
Ashina
shinobi.
realm,
But
across
I
the
imagine
Ashina
that
lands.
won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar
much
use
turning
smoke
yourself
signals
into
as landmarks.
You said
Yes. So if you follow their
Or
smoke
becoming
signals,
another
you should be
demon
able to
hatred.
reach Lord Ishin. And you can use this window to reach the roof.
So in that aspect, there's kind of obscene, painful, and quite unique to be considered. But
About the...
Yeah?
What?
something nonetheless.
My
Seems to
grandson did
respectfully
good.
say
I merely
the drip
followed
that
the
comes
code,
from
my-
the
I
Shura
said, and you're...
ending
Don't you
is
hope so?
profoundly
The divine... I want
The
to
move you
pretty damn amazing.
with it.
one.
The inferno, but it took you...
Actually, before I started, I kind of did that to see
Where is...
The Gundel. You're severing and in battle. The plan, if you hesitate...
And lose the...
Sekiro. Hesitate.
words regarding hesitation. So there's that ending. But I actually don't know regarding the sure ending if Kuro technically dies in that, or if he's now left without a consort. What implied with that? It's something I actually don't fully know, or I can't recall at the moment. But things is, you got the purification ending, which Kuro survives, then becomes immortal. No longer. It's a little more sweeter. Kind of. Consideration ends up being that you, mainly Kuro, and then I don't know the name of the secondary divine child who became an unwilling experiment, turning them into a offshoot version of Kuro, in a sense. Kind of damning them to a life of pretty brutal existence, like kind of a very boring existence. At least when you really consider the fact of they're forced into now worshipped as this divine being, but yet they never truly asked to be said divine being. Just forever trapped now. Trapped protected by monkeys, or the screen monkeys, which I admit, their boss fight is actually pretty interesting, but also not really the nice. There. I'm good on that front. But what was I saying again? Oh, yeah. So the final that shoot is pretty cool in the long run. It's pretty much where the divine child for you and then Kuro. The thing you kind of go on the one immortal. Existence in some way, shape, or form. But that's decently fun. Or, that's the one ending I have. Which, I don't know if I don't know. Exactly. I never fully know. Let's see what that happens with it. But, that's kind of the message I get from it, going off of the floor. Yeah. Getting early to that front. Where is it about that very slow? I'll get on that front. And then I try to go to the level of what's considered. Mainly not to stop talking in some way, shape, or form.
media is just kind of put together to try to claim some way, shape, or form of pretty much our shit don't stink as they continue on to cram another crap down our throats. So, I could be wrong on that front nonetheless. That's just kind of the way I've seen most of stuff going down. Mags there is a very unique motherfucker. But no worries on that front. Continue licking on, enjoy the days, and kind of rock on from there. In all honesty, very unique the fact that we like to be gaming with some of this shite. Dutchman and its rage that feels there's days. Up. For a good thing that this has a parking spot. I don't think it will still drops off the game developers and their intricate fucking levels. Still leaves me very. Still leaves me. It's fantastic when I get to experience new things to it. When you find them secret passages that you didn't previously know about, it always is just that little bit more of a dopamine rush that really helps in the long run. That's the fun aspect of Sekiro. So that's you need to be come forth full in the full range. I could be wrong on that, and I'm just very much. Could be so cool some fronts. Could just be a very long run. Got to see. That was some numbers in the long run too. Okay, it had every. It had honestly anything you could think of. The only thing I kind of wish that they did, and that's just my own kind of. I think I'm a little too deep in the comics. Apparently, I think that's fun. I think would have been really kind of cool to see is just a symbiote dog. That's kind of my own personal. I'm like, that was an awesome. Which is the irony of place within a year of actually the symbiotes coming to Earth, or Venom coming to Earth. Isn't it ironic? Oh, yeah. There are benefits to actually coming here beforehand, before fighting the Great Ape, as some people may be aware.
What was I else saying? I actually forgot. Oh, I don't know.
Well, that reminds me of when I enjoy a lot of things. I try not to get too. Just enjoy products for what they are, versus the obscenity of fucking copying the website all the way through. So yeah, what's their own on that front? Yeah. Genuinely, it's always been pretty fun. It's nice to get to go biking. So that's a summer. There was an entire park and it's actually a really fun trip. Got to head out beyond certain things that I usually wouldn't be able to do. Went across the border, got to go, went up to Sturgis and even got an entire thing of amazing sights. Got to go see the heads of Mount Rushmore and even the Scottish Rite going. Got to enjoy a lot of shit. And even one day, even went up and through the part of the road that was overall really fucking arty. That shit there was more fucking party than anything else. Hey, I think if anyone knows, this is the true peak of bosses. This is the one boss that everyone knows. That truly is the most divine being imaginable. The true peak. This is the true culmination of bosses in their entirety. Very magnificence of this man, and will tell stories for time to go beyond. Peak of gaming. That was a really tough fight. I nearly died. Hell yeah. Shit. They land in the water, but not really the water that was needed to be done. Oh yeah, I think the other thing I did, kind of thinking about now, but in all respects.
Where you go ahead. Where you
Where the hell did you come from? Entertaining on that front. Very nonetheless. Yeah, I'm gonna go and just if I say I'm like I'm tired and shit. I'm actually gotta go too. And I have sleep until about 8 or 10. I'm just kind of curious throughout the day. Decent evening. Nonetheless. Still kind of want to grab the blade before too long. Done the processes.
Why are you... what?
I did before no meant action.
I don't know.
Why must everyone...
There's actually a wide variety. So, did not use Black Myth. It and ironic because I think only one there's a lot of nods to the game and how it went about for the development of Black Myth. The fact that we originally only did multiplayer shows a little bit of the progress they actually did. Effort that went into doing the entire thing. Do not get me wrong, there are actually minor things that could definitely be tweaked. Titles, I imagine, like invisible walls that draws away
player from being too far gone to certain ways. Also, I can respect the in the span of 3 days, and someone already made a video on how they would do it.
If you won't come to me, if you won't come to me, dead.
Different to that moveset. Oh. I think I personally do need to work on is my ability impressions. I tend to do a bit more track ideas like a sort of kind of a bit wall with the jackal. So it pays off sometimes and then doesn't at the same time.
Like, as I said in the beginning, I'm not really a Master Souls player. I think I'm within the average skill for what someone could do.
You too. How dare you hide Lord Sakusa from me?
This might be one of the... This is actually one of the main bosses. I have a feeling. That moveset is bad. This is also the ass in the long run.
Lord Sakusa, if you won't come to me, at least instead.
See, the series Hell of a Boss and Husband Hotel are two honestly fun shows. There are some aspects that do need some work, but a lot of shows, TV shows, and other shows nowadays is either beyond the work thing. It all seems like a catastrophe. For one of the better examples, and I realize it is a low-hanging fruit, like Velma, for example. Like, that thing was deplorable. The entire show made more asinine in the long run than anything else. I consider Hell Boss and Husband Hotel to be some of my favorite shows that came out. Let's see what we get to with this next fight. I'd be very surprised if I managed to defeat the monk. Well, with only fucking 4 healing items. See how this goes, though. I'm game to try. I have a feeling it's not going to do a whole lot. Pretty sure. I failed doing it with only 4 healing flasks. Oh, good. Let's whoop them harder then. Right. Yeah, I think I'm probably pump out just over 2 hours of playing. Try to keep you boosted and end up doing more. Take care of some personal stuff and then we'll go from there. As time goes on. I'm going to rock whatever. pretty entertaining. I imagine not really a whole lot to be brought out from that play. At least, yeah, myself. I was able to manage it pretty well. There. So anyways. We're having a look at this, and then there we go. Better say some pretty decent set gaming vibes and shit. No. This is about where best bet to call it. It's been an honest pleasure to have you. Oh wow, that was really pretty much close to 2 hours direct. Really? Oh yeah. Well, do hope y'all, if you end up seeing this, have a good fucking time and party hard, dude, have you? Stay safe and do whatever you want. Peace out. Oh.